technologies since 1975. Do you know some of these technologies? Or maybe you have some of these technologies at home. Let's start with Sony's Betamax, a cassette recorder selling for $1,300, is introduced to the home market in 1975. A revolution in computing begins in 1977 when the first fully assembled computer, the Apple II, is made available to public. Within 20 years, 2 out of 5 households have a computer. Cellular telephones make callers mobile for the first time in the early 1980s. Sales of microwave ovens take off throughout the 1980s. These ovens offer digital readouts, push-button controls, and turntables to help cook food evenly. In 1980, the Sony Walkman appears in homes and on hips across the country. The 1980s see miniature AM/FM radios that are incorporated into lightweight headphones. 1983. Developed in the 1970s, compact discs or CDs appear on the shelves of music stores. These optical discs store music as digital information. 1989. Making use of LCD or liquid crystal displays and ever smaller components, laptop computers see more and more use in the late 1980s. Spurred by the introduction of an internet browser called Mosaic and events such as a 1994 Rolling Stones concert streamed live on the web. In 1995, in addition to being more energy efficient, new refrigerators no longer use ozone-harming CFCs or chlorofluorocarbons or freon as refrigerants. As a result, they are more effective at keeping foods fresh and less harmful to the environment. Also in 1995, wireless networks, which have already been used in some hospitals and school campuses, begin to make their way into homes. These devices make it possible for a household's computers, televisions, audio equipment, and other high-tech devices to communicate with one another. 1996. The high-definition television, or HDTV, is first broadcast in the United States. An increased numbers of pixels, or picture elements, per frame of video dramatically improves picture quality. The first flat-screen television is installed just a year later. 1997. DVD discs and players are introduced in the United States. Digital information is encoded into the surface of these optical discs and is read by lasers, both built into the players. 1999. TiVo introduces the first consumer digital video recorder, or DVR. These and similar units, which record in a digital format to disk drives, flash drives, and other mass storage devices, enable viewers to record and play back all of their favorite television programs. 2001. Although other digital audio players came before it, Apple's first generation iPod revolutionizes the way people experience music. Now, more than ever, people take music wherever they go. The MP3 audio encoding format that iPods and other players use also makes sharing music simpler than ever. 2001. As mobile as laptop computers are, smartphones take computing to a whole new level of portability. 2008. Following the release of several government reports concerning the safety of the chemical bisphenol A, BPA, a compound used to make certain types of plastic, many people begin to think more carefully about the types of containers they use for food. In June 2009, the Federal Communications Commission requires that all high-power television broadcasts be made in a digital format. 2010, the release of Apple's first iPad sets the stage for yet another handheld internet-connected device. With larger screens than smartphones and paper-like displays, tablets and e-readers became popular devices for reading and viewing media. 2012, around 1 billion people own a smartphone, and by 2019, that number reaches at least 3 billion. 2016, with the prevalence of high-speed internet connections, traditional cable and satellite broadcasting start to become obsolete. Often described as cord cutters, people increasingly opt to use streaming devices for their home entertainment. By 2016, Netflix has expanded to virtually every country in the world, and media giants such as Amazon and HBO are beginning to offer competing services. 2017, known as the Internet of Things, household appliances like refrigerators, thermostats, and wearable devices like fitness tracking watches become outfitted with sensors and wireless connections to the internet. Connected devices offer users more information and convenient controls through smartphone apps, but also introduce security and privacy concerns. 2020. We're in 2020 and it's 2021. Digital audio visual technology continues to change the way people find information and enjoy entertainment. Increasingly, our concepts of media broadcasting and internet access are merging and expanding the ways in which we share and use media. We now watch television programs on our smartphones, listen to distant radio stations on our computers, and use social networking sites on our televisions. What's next?